I don't envy your job, Mr. Secretary, because you have a lot of challenges in front of you. You need to think about the short term, because without the short term, there's no long term to think about. And so you are forced to approve coal-fired power plants and gas-fired power plants. No question. Because if we are not going to do nuclear, then we have to go to coal and gas. Just a word of caution from me, Mr. Secretary. Every coal plant you build today or approve today ties us at least 4 decades or more to fossil fuels. It limits the percentage of nuclear in a future energy mix. And nuclear, Mr. Secretary, emits nothing. A nuclear plant anywhere is less CO2 and pollution everywhere. And I think the world is going to a point where burning fossil fuels will be condemned. What will be our moral status in trade negotiations, in dealing with other countries, if we are purely fossil fuel based? There's going to be a hell of a lot of activity in the next few months and years regarding nuclear. The other day, Watts Bar 2, a nuclear plant in Tennessee Valley, owned by the Tennessee Valley Authority, much older than BNPP, much less complete than BNPP, hit 93% of power generation. And last night I checked it again in the USNRC website, they hit 99%. So maybe tonight it's 100% already. It will be commercial in a week or two. After that, the first AP1000 will run at Sanmen 1 in China. Sunod-sunod po dyan ang 7 pang AP1000, 4 sa China, 4 sa Amerika, na i-commission. I don't know if the local media will cover this groundbreaking news. Pero dapat po makaapekto ito kung tayo ang magpapahayag sa taong bayan sa perception ng acceptability ng nuclear power. I'd like to comment on some comments of Marcelo. Nung congressman pa po ako, galing sa DOF, Department of Finance, BNPP total cost to us was $2.13 billion. Hindi po 2.3. Kasi po pag sa dyaryo may 2.7, may 2.8, may 2.4. Yung galing po sa DOF na numero is 2.13 billion, 699 million of which was interest, the balance was principal. And so, the plant plus the Puno Commission mandates were 1.34 something billion US dollars. Yun po ang totoong picture. Sana po magkaisa sa numbers na yan, kasi if we keep on handing out different numbers to the media, we lose our credibility. Dapat po accurate palagi po ang ating pahayag. Nuclear energy saves lives, Mr. Secretary. I have a chart here. I don't have any, but I can give it to you. Nuclear has the lowest loss of life per terawatt hour of any technology. Pinakamataas po ang coal. 30,000 people die every year from coal power generation in the United States alone. So every nuclear plant has prevented a coal plant. And if you add the 440 nuclear plants working in the world, they have saved over 1 million lives cumulatively already. Nobody talks about this. Yung po ang magic ng nuclear power. such a small amount of nuclear power, na explain din ni Engineer Mao, can deliver such a huge amount of energy. So imbis na barko-barko po, 1.7 BNTP, 1.7 million tons more pa po. Kasi 12 months lang po ito. 1.7 million tons per year of coal. 34 po na Panamax na barko kaya pong tumbasan ng isang Isuzu Elf na nuclear fuel every 18 months. Isang maliit lang po na aeroplano pwedeng ilipad po yung fuel papasok sa Pilipinas. I want you to know I'm here. I've been on this topic for 8 years now, since 2007 in Congress. Nung first time po namin na-file yung bill, 186 po ang aming co-author. Kinapos po ako ng oras. Rinifile po ang bill ng aking asawa under another name because we took into account the concerns of the stakeholders. 200 po ang aming co-author. Naabutan po kami ng Fukushima. Kaya nagdeklara po kami ng moratoryo sa aming bill. But we are here po, we have the research, we have the information, everything po is traceable ang aming info. Meron po kaming bibliography. Hindi po pulot sa hangin ang aming sinasabi. And I want to share it with DOE, with PNRI, with NAPACOR, kung kailangan nyo po. Nahanda po akong tumulong anytime. Maraming salamat po.
Rest assured, as far as the projection of our power or energy requirement, there is a change on how we are forecasting it now. We're studying it. And it's not cold, believe me. We're just putting it the base, and the base load is projected. Sabi nga po kanina ni Engineer Marcelo, we should have a strong foundation, that base load. No? What is the composition of that base load that we have to determine? And at the end, as I've said, it's the people, the Filipinos, that have to decide for the future. I'm just here to facilitate things. I've been asked in Senate kung anong position ko. I've made it clear, pag ako nagdesisyon, didesisyonan ko yan, bubuksan ko yan. But it's not mine.